My entitled sister blamed my having gray hairs on our mother, but she was the real source of my stress. A few years ago, my sister got really drunk and had some bizarre idea that any gray hairs I had were a result of stress caused by our mother, when in truth that's not really the case at all, since my sister is the one who stresses me out more. It was about 3 years ago when this happened. She asked me to drive her to a bar and be her designated driver. She would buy me dinner whenever she asked this of me. So I didn't mind so much. What I did mind was she always wanted to stay way later than the agreed upon time of going home. If she said 10 o'clock, she'd push it to 1 a.m., and then act like I was a killjoy for making her go home. She had no concept of being on someone else's time. While at the bar the day this started, she got wasted. And then she went on a sudden rant about our mother for no reason. And she said just the worst things. She started crying and literally told me she was just waiting for our mother to die, and then claimed no one will be playing Ozzy at her funeral. I have no idea what prompted this. But my sister was literally always looking for something to make our mother the villain, because she can't function without someone to blame. But the things she said that night were bad enough that our mother may have disowned her if she had been there to hear it. Anyway, during that rant, she suddenly focused on the fact I have some gray hairs, and started saying our mother was responsible for it. But she was so wasted that it didn't really matter what I said. I did point out my age at the time and said it was natural with age, but it didn't do anything. Then a few months later, she had a big fight with her boyfriend, and then came crying to me. She somehow ended up bringing up the past situation before, and I ended up reminding her of the things she'd said, and that my gray hair wasn't caused by our mother. She suddenly looked embittered and crossed her arms while saying, "Then what was it?" I got angry and told her that I was 36. It's just age. She then pointed out she's older than me and has no gray hairs. For the record, we're half siblings, so a lot of different genetics. But either way, no matter what I said, she still refused to accept she was wrong. And frankly, I don't care about my hair slowly turning gray. I'd rather have gray hair than no hair. Baldness is actually one of my biggest worries. Later she got really drunk again, and went on a sobbing rant about me having gray hairs because of our mother again. No matter what I said, she just wouldn't let it go. In a later fight we had, I confronted her about the things she said, and I ended up unloading on her about how she was my real source of stress. She accepted no blame for her actions, and tried to give me one of her soft talk speeches about how she felt attacked, which was code for, "I'm just gonna forget the points you made so I can tell myself I'm right." My sister looked for any excuse she could find to make our mother the villain, no matter how minuscule. The fact she had to reach out so far as to blame my gray hairs on our mother was just grasping at straws. And then she went on to hypocritically rant about our stepdad getting a DUI in a casino parking lot, when she got a DUI herself years ago, driving like a madwoman in a car with bald tires while totally wasted. She totaled that car BTW.